Hi, I'm Lucy Hart, Natural Physio. Some of you may know me from the Zoom erg sessions of glutes and stretch. And today we're going to address the situation where a coach says to you, you're in the middle of an ergo, coach says to you, time to do a little bit of stretching. And by the time you've thought of the stretching to do, the coach is then saying, back on your ergo, and you've missed the opportunity to work on your flexibility and to prevent injury. This will be particularly important today for anybody doing the Endurow, because the recommendation will be that every half an hour of the 4-hour Endurow, you get off the ergo and do some stretches. So today's aim is to give you some go-to exercises that you can do in 2 minutes that are going to prevent injury, work on your flexibility and optimise your performance. So let's get going. So first exercise we're going to do is going to stretch out your hamstrings and your glutes, and it's just really simple. It's a nice forward bend. So to start, make sure you've got your weight through your feet and you're nice and evenly placed. You're just going to just rock your hips backwards slightly and then just bend forwards. So here we're just trying to decompress the spine a bit and to work on a little bit of hamstrings. You can flex your knees a little bit if having them straight is too much. And then you can just grab your elbows, just rock gently from side to side. But just really thinking about gapping your spine and creating a little bit of room there. You probably feel a little bit of stretch through your hamstrings and your glutes. Then I want you to straighten this right leg. So you can see me pull my knee back, straighten up through the hip, bend the left leg. You're going to move your left arm down towards your shin, right arm up in the air, and then look up towards the right. But the main thing is to make sure that you're pushing your weight through this side of your right leg. And then come back down, get that nice centered position again. Then bend your right leg, move over to your left. Again, getting that weight through that left leg. Nice straight line up through your left leg. You can rest your right elbow if you like on your knee. Some of you will be able to get down towards your ankle, I can't. And then left arm up in the air and then look up. So twisting is really important to realign that spine. And then come back to centre. Stand up nice and tall, take a nice back bend. And then I want you to cross your left leg over your right one. Now you might want to hold on to the ergo here to maintain your balance. Some of you will be able to balance normally. Head up, spine up, nice little curve in your spine there, and then you're just going to sit back into this stretch. And you should feel it through your glutes on your left hand side. This is particularly important for the piriformis, because what we want to do is to prevent back pain and sciatica, because the piriformis, when it gets tight, it can really cause you some sciatic symptoms because it runs really close to the sciatic nerve. And again, stand up nice and tall, centre your weight again, swap legs, and then sit down into that stretch. Again, you can see really pushing down into it, sit back and really feel that stretch through that right hip. And then come up into a nice stretched position again. Now we're going to step forward into a low lunge. So this is where we're going to activate the glutes again, stretch out that right hip. So in this position, if you're feeling yourself twist one way or the other, you can really make sure that you've got those glutes switched on. And stretch up to a nice low lunge position. And then you come back, right leg out. And again, activating the glutes on the active leg, stretching out the hip flexors on the leg behind, and then stretch up. And then standing up, and you're ready to get back on the ergo and continue your session. One important thing to note is through the session, when you're doing your stretching, just make sure that you keep tapping that units button. So say we go from doing the piriformis stretch we were doing, When you go to change leg, just tap the units button. That's going to keep your screen active and stop it from turning off, because what you don't want to do is, if you're doing your 4 hours, you don't want to be losing that score. So keep tapping it. The final thing to say is good luck to everybody that's doing the Enduro challenge today. I'll be there, I'll see you on the Ergo, I'll see you on Zoom, and if not, I'll catch you on Monday's session.